Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. I am planning for the week of January 7th through the 13th, and I'm using this kit from ScribblePrintsCo. This is Accio Snow. I actually don't think I have used a Harry Potter kit yet, which is kind of bizarre considering how many I have, but I really wanted to use this kit because I thought it was just like absolutely gorgeous for January, and I just like all the little like snowy Hogwarts vibes. So I am cutting my washi as per usual, and I'm using this Simply Gilded like flannel like buffalo plaid, but like, you know, black and white with a gold bow. I really liked this washi and I really wanted to use it this year, or like in some capacity in the winter time. So I decided to use it with this kit, and I feel like it matched really well because I was using all gold foil, and then like the flannel kind of matched with everything else going on with this kit. So this kit did have two double box scenes that I really wanted to use. You could have like scattered the one with the books and stuff, but I wanted to use both of them, so I did do both of those. I am also doing the flag header or glitter flag overlays as well from ScribblePrintsCo, the gold foil ones. I'm using those. But anyway, so here I am trying to kind of figure out how and where I want to do the double box. I always do a double box on Saturday and Sunday, but I put the other one on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. And then with the double box, I really wanted to do the corners, and I had these really cute corners from Simply Watercolor Co. that were like snowflakes and just absolutely gorgeous, and they were gold foiled. It was just meant to be. So I put two different ones on both of those double boxes to bring those in, and then I'm using the gold, these like gold overlays from Rose Colored Days as well. They're like kind of confetti overlays, but I really wanted to use those. And then my glitter header overlays are just, I think they're like either the chunky glitter or the fine glitter from ScribblePrintsCo, but those are the header overlays. But yeah, I really like the way I did the double boxes, and then I just kind of put the glitter header or glitter full box overlays from Rose Colored Days on kind of my favorite boxes. So I put them on like the Thankful Thought, I put it on Hedwig, the SPC, and the Train. I think I put them on every single one except for the little Fashion Girl box at the bottom, but you'll see that soon. So here I am just putting those down, and yeah, I think it looks so pretty. It looks like snow, and I'm obsessed with it. I am also using from ScribblePrintsCo the gold foil date squares. I've been loving date covers and date squares with deco, and I just think it looks so good, so that is what I'm doing as well. And I do believe I white that out, the dates out, before putting those down, because, yes I am, because you can see it through, especially with like the white background. And then going ahead and working on my sidebar, I just wanted to give you a little wiggle so you could see that. I'm just doing my normal sidebar, so my daily habit tracker to mark taking medicine, some pieces of washi, the squared off half box with a pumpkin paper Kotera marking 26 weeks pregnant. Baby was the size of kale. And then my work schedule, and then that Fashion Girl box at the bottom, which I'll add some like foil to later because that's the only full box that didn't have any foil. But moving on to the week, Monday, first and foremost, I wanted to use a Planner Gems crayon to mark Pain Daycare. As per usual, this is something that happens every week, as you guys know. Then we did get groceries. I think we picked up our groceries because I do believe I ordered them the day before. I did. So I'm using a piece of washi, and then from ScribblePrintsCo, the gold foiled like J. Crew hand lettered like food related stickers. I'm using the grocery run one, so I'm going to put that on top of a piece of washi in the center. And then below that, this day was kind of strange because we had to wait a little bit because our time slot to get groceries was a little bit later than normal, so we had some time to kill before we got to pick up our groceries. So we decided, since there was a Menchie's, which is like a frozen yogurt place in the same kind of like strip mall as H-E-B, that we would go to Menchie's for Avery before dinner, which doesn't make any sense and is kind of like a poor parent decision, but like whatever, she was happy and she hardly eats it anyway. I can't justify it, but you know. So for marking getting Menchie's for Avery, I'm just using one of these Once More with Love. I think they're ice cream stickers, but I mean, realistically, ice cream, frozen yogurt, same situation as far as the sticker goes. So I'm putting that there. And then we decided, since we were already out, I'm like, it's always the day that we get groceries, we don't feel like making dinner. So Brian really wanted wings, so we went to Pluckers for dinner, and I'm using one of these ScribblePrintsCo foiled foods, which is like one of my favorite sheets ever. I'm using the little chicken wing, which is perfect. I think I ended up using this like exact sticker next week as well, which is funny, but we did go to Pluckers for dinner. And we went during, this day was like a big college football game. I want to say Clemson versus somebody. I don't know. Don't really keep up with college football, but there was a ton of people there, and I was like, why are there so many people here? But that was why. And although the dinner was fantastic, I have been having really bad acid reflux lately and indigestion. So I did go to sleep early, and I had kind of a tummy ache. So to mark going to sleep early, I'm using these pumpkin paper Coteras that I didn't even realize I had, clearly, because this is a whole sheet of them, to mark going to bed early. And I thought it was cute because it's basically me. And I'm using from Glam Planner this like cramp sheet, but I thought it would be cute to mark having a tummy ache. Because she's holding her belly, so I marked that for my tummy hurting really, really bad. And then on Tuesday, I think I started and finished the final season of Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events on Netflix, which I didn't read all of the books, but as far as I have like researched afterwards, I say that in quotations, they kept pretty on like par with the books. So if you really enjoyed the books, I'm pretty sure the Netflix show like matched up with it. So I'm using a half box, and then I have from Pumpkin Paper Co. again the like Lemony Snicket sticker. So I'm using one of Olaf, and then I'm going to use the little Netflix TV too, because I like to add a little bit of extra, you know. And the Netflix TVs are cute. I feel like I could use these for kind of anything. And then we did have Chipotle for dinner. Avery was begging for tacos, which means she wants Chipotle. So I'm using the Chipotle Doodle Bowl from Coffee Monsters Co. for that. And then I did fold laundry that day, so again from Coffee Monsters Co. I'm using a tiny little emoji folding laundry. I also put away stickers, which probably means that I brought home a bunch of stickers, like a bunch of foil and stuff, and I needed to organize it. So from Paper and Milk, I have these really cute like Crafter Noon stickers that I never know when I'm going to be able to use, so I definitely wanted to use one because they're really cute to mark putting away stickers. And then I filled out a spread, so again from Coffee Monsters Co. I'm using like one of these like pen emojis to mark just filling out some spreads, because I do plan like this and, you know, put a bunch of stickers down, but then I, you know, eventually have to fill it all out. So that's what I marked that with. On Wednesday, first and foremost, it was Avery's best friend Alondra's birthday, so I wanted to put that in. Alondra is definitely Avery's best friend. Avery talks about her all the time. She goes, my best friend, my girl. It's like the cutest thing on the entire planet, so I definitely wanted to mark that. So I put in a fancy label, and again from ScribblePrintsCo, the gold foiled icons. I'm using a little present icon, which is so cute. This is kind of my favorite way to mark birthdays, I think, because it's like special, but also small, so I can fit more things in. It works out really well. And then also this day, oh, is it taking me a minute? Okay, there we go. Also this day, Brian and I started watching You on Netflix, which I know everybody's already watched. I'm behind. It's like the beginning of January right now. I'm very behind. But we started watching You on Netflix. So I'm using from Fox and Pip, these little like couples watching Netflix to take up a little bit of space. And to write in that we started watching that. We really enjoyed it. It gave us a lot of like Dexter vibes, which we both enjoy Dexter. So putting that in. And then I got some Happy Mail that day, so I'm using from the Coffee Monsters Co. a Happy Mail sticker. I got my baby shower dress in, which I'm very happy about. I love that dress. So I'm putting that in. And then also, this day was kind of big for me. So I'm using this clam planner, like holding the #1 foam finger sign, and a quarter box to mark that I caught up on laundry, which essentially means that ever since probably about 5 or 6 weeks pregnant when I started getting really, really, really sick. I got really behind on laundry, like to the point where I was doing laundry, but I wasn't folding it and putting it away, and it was just becoming a massive pile of laundry. And although Brian could have done it, I'm very particular about laundry. So I was always like, no, don't touch it. I'll get to it eventually. So finally at 26 weeks, I got to it and I caught up, and I was so happy. It was like a big feat for me. Anyway, then on Thursday, I redeemed a Starbucks reward. I got like a free drink. So I wanted to put in free Starbucks. So from Paper and Milk, I end up using a coffee mug to mark that because I really wanted to use one of the holiday mugs. I didn't know how often I'd be able to use them, so I wanted to use those. So I put that in to mark my free Starbucks, and then also just the rest of the day was kind of boring, so I'm using this Fox and Pip like couple sticker to mark just like hanging out with Brian and not really doing much for the rest of the day. I mean, my days are going to be super boring, I feel, until I have the baby, and then it might be a little hectic. And then I'm marking out a huge chunk of time with washi, as I normally do, to put in a half box to mark relaxing. I don't think I did anything this day. If I did, it wasn't even important because I caught up on laundry the day before and everything was like pretty much clean. I didn't have much I needed to do, and sometimes, well, I guess it might be from here on out, I started feeling kind of crappy, but I've just been feeling really like out of breath. If you can't tell, I'm trying to catch my breath right now. So being able to relax is kind of important to me. So I wanted to mark that down. Again, I'm just putting in a patterned half box to mark that with a Fox and Pip like me time, kind of like quiet time girl holding a cup of like hot chocolate or coffee or whatever wrapped up in a blanket. I think those are super cute and I just want to use them. So I'm putting that in. And then on Friday, I feel like this week was kind of boring just like looking at it. I'm like, not an exciting week, but whatever. So on Friday, first and foremost, it was payday, as per usual. So I like to use a fancy label, and then I used a gold foiled payday script from ScribblePrintsCo and J. Crew Plant's handwriting. I love these payday scripts. They're pretty much, I think they're probably my most used and my like most favorite. So I have a new sheet here because I used all the paydays on a previous sheet in the gold foil. So I'm just grabbing a new one here with my tweezers to put down. And then on Fridays, Avery has dance. So from Once More with Love, I'm using a little ballerina girl to mark Avery having dance. And then we just had a little bit of like family time that night. I'm pretty sure we just kind of continued watching You and just hung out on the couch. So to mark family time, I love using the Fox and Cactus, like three cactus people, three foxes to mark us as a family of 3 currently, to mark family time. And then to kind of mark binging the TV show, I put a half box in with one of these Paper and Milk Marus on the couch, which I thought was really cute. And I like how big they are. I think they take up a really good size, like a good amount of space. So I'm using the orange one to mark that. My weekend banner is, of course, from ScribblePrintsCo in gold foil. I love these weekend banners. Again, probably my most used, so I'm just going to put one down as well. I'm using the last of the big ones, and then I have a teeny one. I don't know when I'm going to use gold foil again. I'm pretty sure my next few weeks are like mostly silver and rose gold. Don't know when I'm using gold again, but there it goes. There goes my weekend banner. Beautiful. I love it. And then on Saturday, before I went to work, we did do like a quick Target run in the morning. So from Fox and Pip, I'm using like the Mom Life stickers, but realistically these can be used for anybody because it's just a girl with her hair in a bun holding a coffee in a Target bag. But Mom Life, so I'm putting that in for my Target run. And then that night we went to actually the Cheesecake Factory for dinner, all 3 of us again. It was so cute. We have like little family dates now, and taking Avery out to eat is actually like kind of easy now. It's not as crazy as it used to be. So I like doing it. So from, again, ScribblePrintsCo, I'm using the little dinner date sticker. This is the date night script sheet to mark Cheesecake Factory. Again, Avery's like real good going out to eat now. She used to be pretty terrible, but she's like fantastic now. It's easy. And then I talked to my mom that day, so I'm just using a phone icon to mark that. I hardly use icons anymore. I want to start using them again. So I'm using a phone icon. And then from Pumpkin Paper Co., I'm using the tarot wrapped up in Christmas lights to mark taking our tree down. Okay, spoiler alert. The only thing that got taken down was the lights and the ornaments. The tree is still up. It is almost March 1st. We have not taken our tree down. but everything else is off of it. And then from Grin and Bear It, I'm using a little like sleepy bear to mark that it was an early night for me because I was exhausted. And then on Sunday, my Sundays are the same like every Sunday. So first and foremost, I'm putting down laundry, and now I'm on like a good laundry schedule again. So I'm using a piece of washi and a laundry time script. Love the scripts. If I don't have to write, I'm not going to. So there's that. But now that I'm on like a good laundry schedule, doing laundry is so fun. Having to fold so many clothes, it was just like a mountain of clothes, was a nightmare. But now I'm on like a good schedule. And then I also recorded my voiceover that day, so I'm using from the Coffee Monsters Co. like the YouTuber emojis to put that in. Originally I had the medium-sized one, but I decided to go with the mini because I also wanted to mark uploading that day. So I think I used from the same sheet both the mini record voiceover and the little like emoji holding the YouTube play button. And then I also just kind of cleaned the apartment this day. So to mark that, I really didn't want to write anything in, so I just put in a massive half box. And from the Glam Planner, she has this really cute bippity that's like vacuuming, so I wanted to put that in. Originally, I was going to write in clean apartment, but the sticker was so big that it took up enough space that I don't have to. And I feel like it kind of speaks for itself, so there's that. And I think I used the small one too. Yeah, I used the small one, which was kind of crazy. And then last but not least, I washed my hair. I feel like I didn't have anything else to put in, so I just used the Fox and Cactus Girl washing her hair to mark that. And that is pretty much it for my week, guys. I'm actually still, even though it wasn't like crazy, I'm happy with how everything turned out. I still think it looks really good, and I love the freaking gold foil with this. It looks like snow all over my planner, and it's beautiful. So I'm just doing the deco up top. Also from, I believe, ScribblePrintsCo, I'm using the little teeny tiny, ScribblePrintsCo, the teeny tiny stars to kind of smudge in places that there is space for them, and it adds a little extra flair. And I also end up using some of those stars on the fashion girl at the bottom, which I think turned out really, really cute. I actually, spoiler alert, did that again the next week, and it looks so cute. I think I might do it a little bit more often just to tie in some of the deco up top to the bottom, maybe even putting it along the bottom washi. I think that would look really, really cute. But that is it for this week's plan with me, or this particular week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.